there. I'm glad to see you today, boys and girls. I hope you're doing well. I love you guys. Okay, the book today is called The Sloth Who Slowed Us Down. And this is by Margaret Wild. She wrote the words, so she is the author. And it's illustrated by Vivienne too. She did the pictures. So it took two people to get this book together. And we have the front cover, and we have the back cover. We have the pages in between. And this is called the spine. That's where they put the book together. Sometimes they staple the book, sometimes it's glued, but that's the spine. Just like we have a spine in our back. Okay? All right. Amy's family was the speediest family in the world. See Amy? Look how fast they're running. Whew, they are going fast. They walked fast. They drove fast. They shopped fast. And they ate fast. There was never any time to talk or play or laugh or laze. That just means be lazy, lay around, relax. Until the afternoon, Amy brought a sloth home. And she brought her home to stay. Where on earth did you find him, Dad asked. Hanging from a tree in the park, Amy said, plucking one beetle and two moths from his fur. Oh, he's got bugs. Mom shuddered. Oh, he needs a bath. Sloth shook his head very, very slowly because sloths do everything slowly. Right away, said Mom. I have to warn you, Sloth, Amy whispered. We are the fastest family in the entire world. My family feels like that sometimes too. We're just so busy and we have so many things that we have to do that the days go so fast, and I feel like I don't even talk to Mr. Schmidt more than 2 words each day. Well, so look here, the bathroom. Look at that bathtub. Do any of you have a bathtub that looks like that? It's called a claw foot because look at the feet. I used to have a bathtub like that, and I'd fill it up and I'd go all the way to my neck with the water. Sloth had a long, leisurely bath with lots of bubbles, a purple duck, and a red boat. Looks like he's liking that. He dried himself slowly, combed his fur slowly, admired himself for ages in the mirror, and then crawled down the steps for dinner. Look, he's looking at himself. He's thinking, oh, I'm looking pretty good. There's dinner table. Amy, Mom, and Dad were already sitting at the table. Hurry up, buddy, said Dad. Chop, chop, said Mom. See what I mean, Sloth? Amy said with a smile. Sloth ate very, very slowly. Oh, it looks like he's eating maybe some green beans. Do you think sloths like green beans? I like green beans. He was so slow that Amy had plenty of time to talk about the things that had happened that day. So it looks like she told him about a lemonade stand, and she ran a race, and she got to swing. Oh, she came in first place in that race. Look, she's standing on the box that says number 1, so she came in first place. And since dinner time took so long, she got to tell her family about her day. I think that's really important when we tell our families what we did, whether it's at school or on the playground, but we need to share those things with our family. And Amy's finally getting to do that with her family. How amazing, said Mom. I wish I'd been there, said Dad. When Sloth had finished helping very slowly, To do the dishes, Dad said there's just enough time for a quick trot around the block before bedtime. So they're even going to take a walk. I love to do that. But Sloth couldn't trot. He dragged himself along very, very slowly. And boys and girls, look, there's some Z's coming out of him. What does that mean? Do you remember? He's sleeping, right? He's fallen asleep on the walk. Oh, mercy. Well, so slowly that Amy, Mom, and Dad had plenty of time to chat with the neighbors while he was asleep, and pet a cat, and throw a stick for a friendly dog. And you know, I noticed that since we've had our extra long vacation, people in my neighborhood, they're out pushing their babies in strollers, and they're out walking their dogs, and we're saying hi, and we're talking, and we're becoming a neighborhood again. So even though I'm missing school and I'm missing you, I kind of like this extra long vacation because I'm getting to know my neighbors again. Well, they also got to admire the moon and try to find the red star. Let me look and see if I can. I don't really see a red star on this page. I'm thinking, though, that the red star might be Mars, the planet Mars. Sometimes that looks red to our eyes. You'll have to look up in the night sky sometime when it's not cloudy and see if you could find a red star. When they got home, Sloth made himself comfortable, hanging from a tree in the garden, and Amy hugged him good night. Oh, wow. There he is hanging. Thank you, she whispered. This has been the best day of my life. Why do you think this was the best day of her life? Looked like she had a pretty good life. She's got a mom and dad that loves her. She has lots of fun things to. Why do you think this was the best day of her life? Well, let's find out. Oh my goodness, look at all the things that she got to do with her family. The sloth taught them how to slow down so that they could enjoy time together, being with each other, doing things they didn't normally take time to do. I think that's good, don't you? Our life sometimes gets so hectic and busy. We don't get to do these things. Sloth stayed for 3 glorious weeks. Those were wonderful weeks. But one morning, Sloth moved next door to the new speediest family in the world. What do you think Sloth is going to help that family do? You think they'll stay speedy? Or do you think they'll slow down? I'll miss him, Dad said. He's such a restful little fella. He'll hate it there, Mom said. That family's always in such a rush. I think Mom forgot that they used to be in a rush too. They walk fast, drive fast, shop fast, and eat fast. Oh, Sloth will change all that, Amy said. I think Amy is a smart girl. She realized that she needed to have things slow down, so she brought a sloth home. And it worked, didn't it? Slowed her family down. Look, they're going to do some gardening. It's like gardening, and it looks like Amy might have done some painting. What's Dad doing? Oh, he's drinking a cup of coffee, and he's got some paintbrushes in his hand, so I think he's going to do some painting. Not wall painting, but painting on paper. Well, there's Sloth at the next door neighbors. He did slow them down very, very slowly. I love that. Look at Sloth. Look what he's doing. He's making different hairstyles. Boys and girls, is this fiction or nonfiction? What do you think? You can tell your moms and dads. Remember, fiction is false. It is not true. It's make-believe. Nonfiction is not false. So it's true. And I'm going to have to tell you, I think this is fiction. Bye. Love you. Oh, try and make that heart a little, there we go. Make that heart a little better. Have a great day.